Hi, this is Sheri Ann Richerson from experimentalhomesteader.com, and today I want to talk to you about the OSMO Kids Tech products at Best Buy. Now, these products, there's quite a few in this packet, as you can see. These are a fun and educational experience for children of all ages, myself included, and these can influence how children learn, build, and grow. Now, before we begin, I do need to tell you that I have been compensated in the form of a Best Buy gift card and or received the product service at a reduced price or for free. Okay, so I thought this would be a really cool thing to have for my granddaughter Trinity when she comes to stay with grandma, because she's always wanting to play games on the iPad. Now, I have an older iPad. I actually have an iPad 2, but the apps download and work just fine. This game comes with 5 different apps: Newton, Masterpiece, Words, Tangram, and Osmo Numbers. So I have downloaded all of those on my iPad. All of the apps are free, and they correspond to the games that are in this box. So I'm going to show you those as soon as I get them out. They do fit in this box very tightly. So if you have a young child, this is rated for ages 6 and up. You might want to help them get these out of the box just so they don't end up tearing the box up, because this is a nice way to store all the games together. Okay, this is the numbers game. Okay, and it has a magnetic closure. You open it up and all of your tiles are inside. And I can't turn it straight up and down or these are going to fall out. You have the Tangram game, which is my favorite. This is a puzzle. And you get these pieces, and then you get to see on screen different shapes, and you use the puzzle pieces to make those. There is also Words. And this is sort of like an online Scrabble game, only a little bit more advanced. So a lot of fun. You get tiles with those. Okay. And then get an instruction sheet. You get Newton, which does not require any game pieces. And you also get Masterpiece. Again, it does not require any game pieces. And you get the base, and this is what actually holds your iPad. Okay, and it does come with a couple stickers as well. So the base is really nice because, like I said, it does hold the iPad, and it holds it pretty securely. I have been playing on a TV tray and have not had any problem with my iPad wanting to flip over. The only problem I've had is maybe not quite enough space for the pieces. So this is the base where your iPad sits, and you just set it on the table, and oops, I'm trying to put this in the wrong way. Okay, set your iPad in like that. Okay, and then there is a little piece that has a mirror on it, and you want this mirror facing your camera. That way it can see what is actually happening on the table below it. That's the really cool part about this. Okay, so I wanted to show you how the Masterpiece game actually works. Now, you put a piece of paper on the table underneath of your iPad. So as you can see, this is my piece of paper, and I've actually started using the app to draw the tree that you saw on the screen. Now I'm going to continue to draw the tree, and I want you to watch. Do you see where the red line and the blue line kind of go together? That is where I have started, and what you do is you try to match up the red line and follow the red line along just as you're drawing, and it shows you on screen if you are staying in sync with the line. Okay. And I'm getting a little bit out of sync just because I don't have practice doing this. But basically, what I have done now, let me pull this up. I have started drawing part of that tree. So this can help you or your child learn to draw. I think it's a really awesome app. This app can also teach your child to write. So that's really cool. These are cursive letters. There are also numbers up there, and there are capital and little both. For those who are a little more artistic and want to do their own thing, you have that option too. I don't know if you could see the word that I wrote. I just wrote C. So you do have that option as well, which is really great for people, young children who like to draw, teens, adults, anybody that likes to draw their own thing and wants to make a digital copy of this item. So, see, and it saved that. Of course, you wouldn't want your finger in the way, but you can go back and you can edit and do some different things. There you go. So, really cool. The other thing that I love about the Newton and the Masterpiece apps is you can use any type of supplies that you already have on hand. So you don't need special pencils or anything like that. Now you do set up an account with these. You can see my name up there, Sheri Ann. And this will actually allow parents or grandparents to keep tabs on how well their child is doing with this. I have not set up Trinity's account yet just because she hasn't been here to check this out. But I'm going to show you. This is the Tangram game. And it does take a couple minutes to come up. But as you can see, I've been going along. All of those black shapes are puzzles that I have already created. So, okay, and it does tell you if you need to center this or anything. There we go. There we go. There's actually a red mark up there, and I guess I can't see it good because of where I am. So let me get this set up. Okay, now this is one of the shapes that you can make. And like I said, this is these are the game pieces. So it's all color coordinated, so super easy for a child. And then you would just put them together down under the camera. And once you get the shapes put together, it tells you that you've done it, and you get to go pick a different shape. So super cool. Okay, this particular set of the numbers game teaches you the numbers 5 through 12. And this particular set focuses on the domino looking numbers. So basically I see a number 10 right there that is sticking up. So I can grab 2 5s and I can basically set those where the camera is. And that's what happens. So a great way to teach your child to count and teach them to recognize numbers. Really fun. Now, as you see with the words game, that is this game that has the letter tiles in it, sort of like Scrabble. You can play against a friend, or you can play any number of players. Now, I chose any number of players just to see what would happen. Okay, so there you see a picture, and you want to guess that word, which of course is going to be deer. I'm trying to look through the tiles without dumping them all out. And they don't have to be real straight or even in any order on the table. So that's kind of a nice thing. Okay. Still looking for the letter R. There it is. The last place I looked, of course. Okay. Okay. So there you go. And you earn points by doing this. And then it will, of course, tell you to clear the play area. And it will give you another word. And sometimes the words go up on the top. And I haven't quite figured that part of the game out yet. So, but if the words get on the top and you don't guess them, then it can subtract points as well. So definitely a fun game. And do you see how that timer is going? So it will start giving you different letters as the timer counts down to help your child in case they don't know what the word is or are just having one of those moments where they sort of forget. Okay, so I wanted to give you the company's description as well of each of these games. Okay, we're going to start with the Tangram. And it says, arrange wooden puzzle pieces into matching on-screen shapes. Play with your child or challenge yourself to more advanced levels with Osmo acting as your mentor by lighting up with each victory. And I'm going to tell you, this really is the game I've had the most fun with. Because I do a lot of crafting, I can see the shapes of how things are drawn, and that really helps because one of the ways that my stepdad taught me to draw, he taught me how to draw ducks using the figure 8. So when you break your drawing down into shapes that you easily recognize, it becomes really easy to get your basic shape of whatever object you're drawing, and then be able to go on from there and really create and explore. And the other thing I noticed, this really challenges me for speed. Because I want to hurry up and get, that shape made. So it's really been a lot of fun, and I know Trinity is going to absolutely love this game when she gets here. Okay, now, I did not open up the Newton app, but basically, you use your creativity with inventive objects such as a hand-drawn basket, grandma's glasses, Dad's keys, or anything around you to guide falling on-screen balls into targeted zones. So again, Trinity likes to draw, so I think she is going to like that app. Okay, the words game I think would be a lot of fun with friends. It's a lot of fun on its own, but with friends, you want to be the first to guess and spell out the on-screen hidden word by tossing down real-life letters faster than your friends. A related picture gives the clue. So there are red and blue pieces. So that you can easily separate you from your friend. And I really anticipate spending a lot of time with Trinity, teaching her to spell using this game, because right now I'm teaching her verbally, and I think seeing the actual letters is going to be really great to make it easier for her to learn not only what the letters are and how to say the word, but what the letters look like. So I think this is going to help it all kind of connect for her. Okay, and Masterpiece, which I did show you. Supercharge your drawing skills with Masterpiece. Pick any image from the camera, curate a gallery or integrated web search, and Masterpiece will transform it into easy-to-follow lines to help you draw it to perfection. You can then share a magical time-lapse video of your creation with friends and family. Now, I have not tried to do the video end of things yet, but that's going to be a lot of fun, especially since I have a YouTube channel and all of these social sharing channels that, you can share your child's creation on. So, a lot of fun. And then the last one is numbers. With a counting addition, uh, cancentation, and multiplication mode, and I know I said that wrong. It's concatenation, or it's CONCATENATION. And multiplication mode, there is a challenge for everybody. As kids get more confident in one mode, they can move on to the next, allowing them to learn at their own pace. So again, a lot of numbers, and a great way to teach your child to count and to recognize the number of dots to the actual printed numbers. So like I said, my favorite feature, I think, of this is that it's fun and educational, not only for children, but for adults. So you're going to want to get involved and play these games with your child. And children love that. Children really love the interaction and really need the interaction. And I know when Trinity's here, it's all the time, come play with me, come play with me. So now we have a game that we can use on the iPad that I can go play with her. How I'm using it right now, I'm going to use it for educational purposes when she gets here, but how I'm using it right now is to help me build my creativity and kind of get those brain cells working, because when you've been out of school a long time, there are certain things you use every day, and then there's other skills that you kind of let lapse. So I'm finding that these games are really making me have to work, and that's a good thing. Really making my brain have to work and improving the speed of my motor skills, which is another thing that you kind of lose as you get older. So I think this is great for all ages, and that's why I recommend it. I really, really am having such fun with this. And like I said, I think both of us are going to enjoy this game when we get a chance to play it together. It is a fun and educational experience, even for me, so I know she's going to love it. And I do believe it's going to keep her really engaged, because I know it does me. I don't want to shut the games off to actually go do the adult things that I need to do. So I can just imagine that she's going to be the same way. So anyway, again, that was the OSMO's Kids Tech product at Best Buy. And there is a new game that has come out with this that I would really like to try. It's called Coding. And it did not come with this set, but I'm having so much fun. I think I'm going to go check out that new game too. So I want to thank all of you for watching, and have a great day.